Bump, ba bump, bump. Yeah, I'm live. It's time to do keyboard things. Keyboard things. Hey, Titan, how you doing? You are here right quick. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. It's the board. The board is here. How magical. The board of cool. Let's see how cool for school will be, for we accept no fools. Just got up from your evening nap and made dinner. Very, very nice. What did you make tonight? Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Shepgetti. Very nice. Basic meat. Basic meal. That's solid. That's solid. You can get some good flavor in it. You know, you can definitely work. Hello, Nebulant. Your pizza's not done yet. Well, you got like 4 to 5 minutes before it starts. The cool board. Once people start tuning in. Because that's... It be how it do. Because it is... You know... Hope everyone's doing good today as people start tuning in. Where's the where my Meeseek spot at? Where you at, bot? Still waiting for the bot? It's gonna be good. 5 viewers. Nice. Thanks, guys. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful evening, guys. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. Hey, Pluto. Yeah, we got some things planned today. You know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I got some things planned for like the next 4 streams. So, is my drawer about to fall over? Oh no, it's always like that. That's just its MO. Not its MOI, but that's just its MO. Hey Star, good to see you, good to see you. Asleep, Meeseeks, Kushibod, Snorlax. Howdy, 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 Jax. Good to see you here as well. Hope you guys are ready for the cool wall and yeah, I got some cool content coming up actually. Next 4 streams, so next Monday, Wednesday, Monday again, and Wednesday, I have like things set up to do and people to do it with for certain things. So that's gonna be a little hint. You guys might hear some cool voices or see some nice faces in the next couple weeks. Of course, we got the cool board every Wednesday. It's gonna be a staple. I'm thinking about Mondays doing like Switch Test Mondays, where we bust out the Switch Test machine thing, make graphs together, and talk about a Switch for at least one of the segments. As you guys might have noticed, I'm trying to like make my streams into like a multi-segment thing, where you know the cool board's a segment, then I do keyboard stuff as a segment, or something. Audio isn't synced. Audio's like rarely synced. This camera is like pretty. All my cameras are actually pretty. Yeah, it's just. What up? What up? What up? NGB. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're up to 9 viewers now. Hope everyone is doing really awesome. Hopefully, Meeseeks, you know, hits that alert squad soon, so that we can get some more homies in chat. But thanks guys for tuning in early. Good to see everyone. I'm doing pretty well. It's a Wednesday. I had 1 energy drink. I have 2 more to go. So I guess we'll start one now. Blue Raz or Mango Loco. MOI in the keyboard variety hours. Honestly, actually, I mean that's what I'm aiming for, because you know, a lot of people do, like, a lot of people, it's pretty common for a lot of streamers now to do, like, I'm gonna do a 2-hour build stream, right? That's the common thing. I could do that. I really could. I've used to do that all the time, actually. But I want to try other things. I want to try experimenting with different forms of content. And that's why I want to keep doing all this variety stuff that I've been doing. Having different segments, you know? So when you watch, you know, a 2-hour Man Adventure stream, it's not me doing a singular thing for that 2 hours. Unless it's a particularly interesting thing. At least I would think is interesting for 2 hours. You know, I want to fill that with different kind of things, like the cool board and this and that and whatnot, because I feel like when I stream, I have an avenue and opportunity to make it more than just a singular piece. I think because I'm streaming, I can kind of like, you know, when I make my reviews or my video or This Week in Keyboards, I control the pace for those. I want to do kind of a similar thing for how I stream, where I can control the pace and the tone with, you know, constantly switching different kinds of segments, throwing segments in, throwing segments out, and keeping track of all of them. So, you know, there may be a week where we don't have a cool board, and instead, you know, I'll have another kind of segment, and the cool board will turn the next week, and maybe a different segment will be, you know, phased in or out depending on what I have for stuff. So, yeah. You like weekly Week in Keyboards? It's all the good news wrapped up in a bow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I try pretty hard with This Week in Keyboards. It's definitely one of my most intensive shows because I write, film, and edit everything on Sunday. So it's like every Sunday is like a crunch day where I like have to recheck all the news sources. I have to, you know, write everything that I haven't written if I haven't written it yet. And I have to shoot it all and then edit it all, render it all, and make sure it's ready by the time I go to sleep. So when it's Monday noon, it'll automatically go live on the YouTube. That's the goal. That's the plan. I have a few other videos coming out soon. One of the next ones I'm working on is it's about I should stream it. We need to stream This Week in Keyboards. Heck, I don't think so. I did it once. I streamed This Week in Keyboards like a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now. I don't think it's that exciting as a stream or that good as a stream compared to like the video form, because like it's supposed to be condensed, and when I can ramble on, it starts to lose its cohesiveness. First of all, what's this music? Second of all, where's Meeseeks? Goodness gracious. I was waiting on that guy to say hi. I'll go say hi in different channels. Hi, am stream. Say hi. Hi, friends. Am live. Hi, friends. Am live. Twitcherino. You do hear Topor. Good ears. When will we see Ella Pop's Blackpink right here on stream? Still miss the weeb music. I miss the weeb music too, but I cannot monetize the weeb music. How else am I gonna get my 4 to 9 cents per video? I actually get slightly more than that every video. I need to double check how much it is. Where's Meeseeks? Oh my goodness gracious, it's like 9 minutes late now for Meeseeks. I think at 6:40 I'll start knowing soon. Did you did those posts in TC Discord? I know I did it in Top Clack Discord. I did it in Nathan's Discord. I mean, I'll do it in my Discord too. Hi, Fran. Keep talk. Hi, friends. Am live. Come say hi. Twitcherino. Yeah. So we're going to be starting pretty soon. Once I see the music spot pop up, I'll give it another like 2 minutes. Then we'll go to the cool board, which is pretty cool. I like the stream already. Thank you. I already have printed out and cut, so you guys don't have to watch me cut this time. They're even cut better this time than before. So something I was considering is just getting like clear tape and like taping the corners. But then I realized, like, you know, some things that we do, we might revisit in, like, you know, if they have a future round or a new group buy or it's something that's inject that changes, where we would want to, like, move it, you know, after the fact. And if it's taped down, that kind of makes it harder, especially if other things could be, like, taped with it. The pre-stream stream. Always with the pre-stream stream. I guess I'll just open another energy drink. So, I understand what you say, Nebulant, about the mango. But I think because the mango is better, I'm going to finish with the mango. So it's the last taste in my mouth of the energy drinks I'll be having tonight. You know what I'm saying? I really can't tell if it's like just the lighting or like my eyes are just like black hole voids now. Crimson Pelican, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. This energy sip is sips for you. You bought a dozen mangoes today. Proud of you, champ. Like real mangoes or like mango locos? Because one is not like the other. Where's me? Honestly, where is the music spot? Like, it's ridiculous. Mango loco. Even prouder of you. Because we're going to get started pretty soon, though. So everyone sit tight who is watching. Because we got the cool wall. I got an awesome video to show you guys. It's a short one, but it's pretty cool. And then I have this thing I want to talk about called Cristo Lube MCG-129 1 ounce by weight. Hey, the bot pinged. Nice. Howdy, Titan. Sweet. Thank you, Meeseeks. Got all 18 folks into his house. Also pinged on another server. So, give it 2-3 minutes. Let some people who want to trickle in. Where's Kelly's server? Hi, friends. Stream. Come say hi. You started drinking those Monster Blue energy drinks. Now you can't stop shaking. Good. I just like this one because these bangs, they're called bang, has an 18 warning. So, Pilot XJ, good to see you. Do they taste good? Actually, the blue raz and purple haze of these taste good. I just love how they advertise around the thing. BCAA aminos, super creatine, ultra C0Q10. Like, most people would be like, ooh, that sounds pretty bad for you. But like, people who are in energy are like, tell me more. So, Talisman, I wish I was 18 too. What a time to be alive. I wish I was 18 with my current knowledge. Then, like, I probably would have turned out to be a better person. Oh, okay. It's very generic pop music. $20 viewers. I think it's a good time to start then. Better than Rippets? Dude, what isn't better than Rippets? I mean, you can, like... Then again, I had a person I knew. Everyone who knows someone in the army has a story of, oh yeah, this dumb guy brewed coffee with Rippets. Disgusting. Okay, those are things you can get from good. BCAA, creatine, is in steak. Yeah, I mean, it's just like protein stuff, which is fine. It looks we got people tuning in, and you know, gotta do the self shill of hey, do you still have Twitch Prime that you haven't used for this month? Well, feel free to consider supporting your local or international man of interests at a stream near you every Monday and Wednesday. So I guess I should set up for that. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let me get some more appropriate music. Mood. Powerful. Video theme. Technology. And Georgia's barking. Hold on, I got a text about shipping stuff. A signature required. God dang it, I have work tomorrow. I'm sorry, I do not have death metal. I guess I'm also gonna switch microphones. That's a good idea. Let me turn this one down real quick. Hello? Oh, hello. I don't know why the quality is so bad right now, but... Hello? Hello? Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. Oh, it's kind of loud. Gain is kind of all weird and messed up. Cool. Cool. Why is this sounding so fuzzy today when it worked fine the other day? I do not know. Can you guys hear me all right? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah, it's all fuzzy. Better? Why is it... Why it be like how it do? Gain, please. I know. Hello, hello, testing. Oh, here we go. Is this a better amount of turn that down a little bit. Hello, hello. Man of interest here. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Yeah. Okay, I think this is an acceptable level. Is this acceptable for everyone right now? Turn the gain down a little bit more again, and then a bit higher on the volume itself. Okay. We're gonna go with this. This is what we're going with, okay? Everyone satisfied enough with this? I won't be able to monitor myself anymore once I set up. Yes, I see a lot of yeses. How's it look? It's better than last time. Can't see chat. Where is... My phone's in my pocket. Geo Savage. Yeah, Geo's happens to the best of us. Okay, let me open my Twitch chat with my phone. Even though my phone's gonna die soon. Okay, I'm in Twitch chat with my phone. So, are we ready? I guess? Maybe? Possibly? What is this board? I am fat. I know. Don't worry, guys. I know. Okay, so... Let's get started, shall we? I hit the record button. Have to do the segment for YouTube as well. And record is on. Hello everyone, Man of Interest here for episode 2 of the cool board that is overexposed on that side, so I'm going to fix that. That's better. We'll go with that. Well, everyone, thank you for joining me for this second wonderful episode. And if you're joining for the first time for the cool board or watching for the first time on YouTube, here is how it works. Every Wednesday, I have 12 different items from the keyboard community, which together somewhat, we will rank. Is it cool? Is it wow, I mean, which is the coolest it could possibly be. Is it just cool? Is it meh? Or is it a yikes? And you don't want to be a yikes. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be there. So, Giorgio's still going off again against a neighbor. I'm sorry about that. That's life. So, I have 12 wonderful items that we are going to go over today. Once Giorgio decides to stop being upset at the world. Soon? No? Soon? Come on, Giorgio, are you good? You good? No, he's not good. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know why he's so upset. He's just, he's being a George. He's just excited over the segment. Could be the case. That could be the case. But alas, we must go on. So, do you guys want to start? I'll let everyone choose. Do I want to start with a keyboard or a key set for today? Where would you guys like to start? I'll give chat the choice. Key set or keyboard? Where do you guys want to start today? I'm deciding if it's wow, cool, meh, or yikes. Key set, keyboard. Keyboard, ooh, 2 for 2. What are we gonna start with today? Keyboard. Okay. Well, let's get to it then with a keyboard. And the first item for today from a Mr. Mech 27 is the Mech 27 V1 keyboard. This is the keyboard best known for having a brass maple leaf on the back as a weight. This is a TKL. Quite nice. Has a diffuser in the middle, or an option for one. What do you guys think? Where does the Mech 27 V1 fall in this chart? The more right it goes, the better, and then with each category, the more up it goes, the better as well. We've got some wows from a Canadian. We got some cools of meh cool, low cool, leaning cool, meh. I think it's at least somewhat cool. I've had them. I've had some in person at meetups. I felt pretty cool, but how cool? Is it cooler than the Nova Touch? I'd say yeah. I'd say it's definitely cooler than a Nova Touch. So we're gonna put it right here. I think that's a pretty cool place. I think it's solidly a cool board, despite some issues people may have had. Now, the next one is kind of stuck to the other one. Next one's pretty interesting. The designer, well known, well respected by many. The designer is LZ, but this board is one of LZ's more controversial boards. It's the LZ Iron, with a little arc reactor light on the side that you guys can barely see on this 3x3-inch print. Where does the LZ Iron fall in this dichotomy of cool? Is it a yikes because of the really crazy design with these flared edges and accents going left and right and the light by your arrow keys? Or is that what makes it different, makes it cool? What do you guys think? Mid yikes? Iron? high meh? Is it in the meh? Is it yikes? Is it cool? Does being LZ allow you to escape the yikes category? I think that's the real question. I think for a lot of people, it's really hit or miss. I think I've seen it 3 years ago or 2 years ago at a WASD, the NorCal meetup that I held at WASD Keyboard. Someone had an LZ iron. I saw that and I was like, So, I dropped a pin. So, yeah, I don't think it's just a yikes. I do think it's a meh on the lower scale of meh. Just because the design for me is too out there. I think if LZ went with some of the accents that are present, but not all of them, it would have made for a much more pleasant board. I think overall just too many things are going on with the LZ iron to really bump it up there past mid-meh. So I'm going to put it over here. It's still a solid board to type on. Okay? Our next one is one that has found its own very special niche community within the keyboard space, and is the Let Split. The Let Split is a split ortholinear keyboard, which is basically a split plank. Can feature R's, G's, and the B's. So where does the Let Split fall on the cool board? How cool is the Let Split? Low, cool, cool, meh, meh, low yikes. Wow, that's pretty admonishing. Admonishing the bad one is a good word. Bottom of cool, mid, meh, cool, low, cool. I definitely think it does straddle between meh and cool. And I'll say it's meh leaning toward cool for one reason. There are no good cases for the Let Split yet. I think everyone can agree there's no good cases for the Let Split, and until it gets a good case, a nice aluminum one, for example, that's high profile even, I think that's going to keep it out of the cool category. I think until it gets a good case, it can't get past the meh. So maybe in the future, when we revisit the Let Split, if they ever get a cool case for it, it can move up in the meh or closer to the cool. We shall see. We shall see. Moving on next is the first key set we'll be talking about for tonight. And the first key set we're going to be talking about for tonight is one that came out relatively recently-ish. I haven't heard much about it after it shipped. It shipped, a handful of people posted pictures, and then I never saw it again. And when I show you this set, you'll be like, you're right. I did never see it again after it shipped. Because the next item we're going to be talking about is GMK LED Zepp. I never saw this pop up anywhere after it shipped. I saw a handful of pictures. I've never seen it since. As if it just vanished in midair. It's like its own hidden community of people who own this set. I don't actually know anyone who owns this set. Do I know you? And do you own this set? And you've just been keeping a secret from me? Because I feel like that's the case with GMK LED Zepp. Thank you guys for the follow, AZ Walker Stop. So where on this does GMK LED Zepp fall? Is it cool? It's not wow, let's be honest. Okay? Or is it just meh because of these colors? So, yeah. This was ran by the Key Company. It was, I think, if I remember correctly, it was a bit on the pricey side. So, that definitely kind of hurts it in my opinion. But, thanks for the link, PodXJ. Where does GMK LED Zepp fall? What do you guys think? I do think it has some coolness to it. I do think that. If it's cool, I'd say it's low, like pretty low cool. Like it just barely passed the top of meh to go to the bottom of cool, if it does. What do you guys think? Easy Water Club is meh, cool. It's unique, yeah. I mean, Led Zepp, good band. I think it's pretty universally agreed. It's pretty decent. They're at least meh as a musical group. Depending on what age you are, I'm pretty sure is going to be how you rate the band for general listening. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna put on the bottom, straddling meh and cool. Okay, is it meh? Is it cool? It's gonna be right here, guys. Okay, this next one is one of the best budget-conscious cases for anyone looking to build a 60% keyboard. So you might have already guessed what this is. Up next is the KBD Fans Tofu. Okay, so where does the KBD Fans Tofu really fall? How cool is it that it can get so many people to build their first keyboard, compared to the fact that the quality may not be the best, but it could be pretty good for its price? I've never owned one, so this is more on all of you than it is on myself on how you guys think it falls. Because a lot of people I know have built the Tofu and have pretty much enjoyed it for a good amount, especially for the price it was. You know, like what, 80 bucks, right? High profile, looks clean lines, right? Meh to cool, the name though. Solid cool, low cool, I don't think it's a wow. We haven't had a wow yet. Okay? I don't know if we'll have a wow by the end of this episode, but we'll see. How is it for the price though? 80 bucks. Tofu. I heard it's better anodization than the 5 degree, which then again, that's like a really low bar, because the 5 degree is like I'm gonna put this low actually cool though, because I like the fact that it got a lot of people to build their first 60%. I think that's a perfectly good reason to put it at least as something cool, right? It may not be cool for me, but for a lot of people, it really is that cool, like, hey, I built this. This is a 60%. I hand soldered this myself. My first time soldering. It's this Tofu board that I got from KBD Fans. It gets people talking. It gets people in. I like that. Okay, I like that. Our next one. It's an interesting one. Not everyone will like how this types. Some people might. I think it's just pretty funky in general. It's a PCB that you can build up. It is whooshing, the Katana 60. It's a 60% PCB that has this weird funky layout where your hands are, you know, instead of like this, they're like this. What do you guys think about the Katana 60? Is this layout too weird to love? Or is it cool that they're trying to innovate how you use your hands? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What was that? Oh, it was for the Aristotle switch. Let's put this back. Got a lot of mehs, a few yikes, very few cools though. I think it's solidly in the meh. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Don't think it's enough ergonomics to justify the weirdness. That's pretty good reasoning. Meh. I don't think it's high meh. I think it's low. I think more work needs to be done on it to raise the bar. Okay. Our next item is definitely one that will definitely got people talking when it came out because it's pretty big of a board and the design is very hit or miss for a lot of people. Actually, basically anything this studio puts out is kind of a hit or miss with a lot of people. From Gray Studio, it is the HB85, inspired by the Hitbit keyboard computer things from Days of, not Future Past, that's a bad movie, but Days of the Past. HB85. How cool is the HB85? Is it cool? Is it not cool? I don't know. What do you guys think? Got some wows, got some meh cools, high cools. HB85. It came in like 3 different layouts. The bezel, the end all bezels. Where are we at with this? Where are we at with this? Okay, it's not yikes. I'm gonna say executively, it's not a wow. Executive decision, not wow. Okay, it's not wow. I think it's cool. I think it's pretty cool though. So I'm gonna give it pretty cool. Get over here. Okay, moving on next. What do we have? Ooh, this one is this is a classic. This one, I would argue, helped start our community be what it is. It's a name that so many people in this community will know, have tried, will know someone who've tried. It has brought so many people to this hobby. And well, for a lot of people, it's very near and dear to them, whether or not they constantly use it or not. And there's a lot of people who do. There's its own community of people who use it. It's the IBM Model M. How cool is the IBM Model M? Pretty old board. A lot of people have to do bolt mods to get them in good condition, since eventually the plastic rivets will break off. But once you get it bolt modded, it feels sturdy, it feels great. It's the classic clicky keyboard. How cool is the IBM Model M? It's not as cool as the Model F, but I don't have the Model F for today, which is, I guess, a spoiler for within the last remaining ones, no Model F. So when we do get the Model F, it has to be rated higher than this. Thank you so much for the follow, C.I. Jansen. So how cool is Model F? Is it meh? I think it's gonna be in between. It's definitely like one of those things where it's so in the middle, like everyone recognizes the Model M, right? Even people who aren't into keyboards, more people are just like, oh, that's like the computer my dad used or my grandpa used, depending on how young or old you are watching this video. Does the history of this board make it cooler than the reality of typing on it today? I think that's the big question we can all think about, because this board has a lot of history. It really does. It had a very, very, very long production run. Okay, it is monumental in the enjoyment and revitalization of keyboards for so many people. But nowadays, as a keyboard to type on, especially when we know so much better. So, yeah. Yeah. We're doing this, aren't we? What do you guys think? Right here? Right here? You know, I will give recognition to the history of this board, and I'll put it in a place where it won't get covered up. There we go. Okay, next up. Thank you very much for the, thank you, Nays, and hello. Next up, I need to get more pins outs. Now you're a little lower, like on the floor. Production value. More pins. Okay, this is a board, a popular board from a well-known designer. I think this one will do well. I don't know about being a wow, but I think it's going to do pretty well because from this designer who's had a lot of hits and a lot of misses. This is definitely one that for a lot of people has really stood out and has a lot of builds, okay? Zeal is right, it is a duck. I'll say Zeal is right off the bat. He already knows how I describe it. It's a duck. It's not any duck though. It's the Duck Octagon V2. Where does the Duck Octagon V2 fall? Sorry guys, it's not Alf. So, Duck Octagon V2, I think it's at least cool, like pretty decently cool as well. I think it is held back by the PCB, of course, but in terms of design, in terms of, you know, the sound, a lot of people have done really good with the V2. I listed the V2 for a reason though, not the V1. We'll probably revisit it in the future. Some mess, really, a lot of mess. I just against Duck because the PCBs, cool, but like old cool. It is old cool. I mean, it's cool to the point where people used to use RGB or CMYK mods, okay? That's like, that hasn't been in for like 2 years. I think it's low cool. I think it's pretty low cool. So, what do you guys think? Duck Octagon, I want to hear what you guys think. Some people have tried this board at meetup, some people have not. It's a great board to try out if you're ever going to a meetup and you see one. Ducks also have that really intense typing angle. You know, 11 degrees. A lot of people, not that much. I'm going to put it right here. Put it right here, everyone. Gonna put it right there. Okay, we are running to our last 3 of tonight. Okay, last 3 of tonight. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are ready. Okay, this next one is going to be a GMK set with a lot of mixed results. A lot of people, I'll say a lot of people were happy how this GMK set turned out just because the SA set turned out so poorly. You can probably guess what set it might be then, based off of that explanation. The GMK set was well received, had higher ratings than it probably should have, just because it was so much better than the SA version. The SA version came first, by the way. It's not Nautilus, not 9009. Anyone else? Gander a guess before I show you guys what it is. The SA version had a different name, which probably will throw you off. But that will also give you the answer. Nope, not Chocolatier, but you guys didn't hear the hear that clue when I said, but when you typed it in. Okay, I will now unveil the secret. The SA version was worse. And because the SA version was so bad, the GMK version was decently light. GMK Soware. The SA version was SA Chronicler. And as you guys might have remembered, those legends had like 0 contrast for the SA version. And these, you can actually see the legends, so people are like, it's amazing. So, GMK Soware was sold on Keyclack. Where do you guys think it falls? In the cool DCS award. There was a DCS version. I didn't give that clue, 'cause I think that would have made it way too easy. High meh is like the top of the mez, It does have the RGB mods with the yellow arrow keys for the legends. It has this nice cyan blue alphas on a nice, creamy light gray keycaps. Yeah, what do you guys think of GMK Saware? Lowest meh, mid meh to cool. I think it's. I have this set. Disclosure. I actually think it's decent. I'm gonna put it decently high meh. Decent meh. We'll put it up here. Remember, everyone, the x-axis takes precedent over the y-axis. So even if it's higher, if it's not more right, it isn't as cool. It's only cooler than the ones where it shares the same axis. The more you know. Okay. Thanks for the links, everyone. This next one is a one by request. This one was requested, and I need to add Z axis for fries. Just her adding strings going outwards toward the camera. Oh, holy moly! Okay, so this next one is was requested to me. They're like, okay, Huey, just give it to me straight. Give me the meh. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Because our next one is from Chris Wires. It is DSA Alchemy. I had to use his picture too. You know I had to. I had to do him like this. Yeah, DSA Alchemy. Where are we putting Alchemy? This was pretty recently on PMK. I know Chris was working on this for months and months and months. And then SP for months and months and months kept telling him, oh, it'll be next month. It'll be next month. It'll be next month, until they just stopped telling him. And then it just released one day, basically. So how cool is DSA Alchemy? I think it's one of the better DSA sets out there. Definitely one of the better DSA sets. I don't know if I wouldn't say it's the best DSA set. That'd probably have to be reserved for like Galaxy class or that tier, but I think it's pretty up there near that tier of like good DSA sets. So is it cool? Is it a nice enough DSA set to make the fact that the colors bring it to the cool, even though the DSA kind of pulls it back? What do you guys think about DSA Alchemy? I think the colors do bring it to cool. And I think it's cooler than GMK Led Zepp. Okay. Chris Wires, when you watch the VOD, because I think you're sleeping right now, but Chris Wires, when you watch the VOD, this is where I've placed your DSA Alchemy. Okay, our last, thank you for the follow. Our last item for tonight. And by the way, don't forget, every Wednesday we'll be doing 12 different items from the keyboard community every Wednesday in my Discord, link down below. I do have a channel where you can put your own recommendations forward for what we should be covering, and I will grab from those as well as grab from the ones I find and think of myself every single week, okay? So keep that in mind. Join the Discord if you haven't. And let's get to the last item for tonight. The last one. How cool or yikes are the Alias switches? These are switches that are have sound pads and creaky springs and pink stems and are like 50 cents each. Thank you for the follow. Get a lot of yikes in chat. Upper yikes, low meh. We got a lot of yikes in chat. I think it's almost a universal yikes. Styling pads that break as well. Let's just solidly put it in a yikes position. And this is the cool board for the 20th of March. What do you guys think? You think I think it's better than Rainbow or Combats. What do you guys think about how today went? Are there any ones that you disagree with for what we did today? Let me know in chat right now. Or any of the ones where you think we were too harsh on? Were there anything I was too harsh on, or anything that you thought was rated too highly compared to where we ended up putting it? For the ones that we did today, we did the Mech 27 V1, we did the Duck Octagon V2, we did the KBD Fans Tofu, DSA Alchemy, GMK Led Zepp, IBM Model M, HB85, LZ Iron, GMK So Ware, Let's Split, Katana 60, and Alia Switches. What do you guys think? We need a wow. We need a wow. We haven't had a wow in 2 episodes yet. So we will see. Taliban Solutions, thank you so much for the bits. Alchemy deserves better. HB85 deserves more elevation. This is pretty intense. Pretty intense. Your Zephyrs, you think Zephyr should be a wow, Pluto? Wow. See, that's the thing. Like, who owns? I never heard anyone say I own Led Zepp until like you right now, basically, like confirming you own it, so it can be higher. I'm convinced it's like a keycap conspiracy where like people say they own it but they don't, or they own it but they're like hidden and secluded away for some unknown reason. That's why I need to start busting out the string and connecting all these conspiracies. Hello, Polyzoo. So what do you guys think? I think overall, today was, I think, actually pretty accurate on how I'd rate a lot of these things. So I don't think it was that bad. Can you submit very specific boards? Like, do you mean like I want to submit 55 gram spring lubed MX blacks with 3203 and 3204 built inside of my Viper using DSA Hydro, like that specific? No. Because basically, eventually, I would need like 1,000 times of a bigger board to give everyone's keyboards a shot somewhere. One-offs or super customs? Yeah, like private group by ones that are like one-offs to a degree. But yeah, those would be acceptable. Something like 55 gram Topra domes, I would just put it as Topra. Because we can say, you know, does the fact that variable Topra exist pull Topra back? Or does the fact that 55 gram Topra exists bring it forward? So that is going to be the segment for tonight, everyone, for the cool board. But stay tuned. I have an awesome content teaser to show you next. Thank you, Talisman Solution, for even more bits. For recommendations, feel free to join my Discord, link down below, and I have a channel, Cool Board Recommendations. It is on a slow mode, so you can only recommend something every 2 minutes. I just do that to prevent spam. And if you have any recommendations, I'll look through that list every week, as well as take inspirations from my own findings, my own remembrances every single week. Will the standings of the cool board be plotted out every so often, like every month? So at least after the first episode, what I did is I just used my camera. I took some nice pictures of different angles. I'll probably keep doing that. If anyone wants to actually physically plot it on an Excel or whatever they want, you know, knowing that X is axis trumps Y axis, you are free to do that. I'm not going to do that myself. I like just the visual clutter of it. But with my pictures, if anyone wants to chart it and plot it, you are very much welcome to. And if you do, please share it. Pretty interested to see how it goes. So, thank you everyone. For the people watching the VOD, don't stay tuned everyone who's live, but for everyone watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching. I have all my other content links everywhere, so check that out when you get a chance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for everyone that's live, let's move on to the next segment. Okay, so I'm gonna switch back microphones real quick. So I'm gonna turn myself down and then switch back to this boy. Saturation is pretty weird indeed, but that's just how it kind of goes right now until I get my new camera. Quick restroom break, and then we're gonna do this new little content teaser I have, and I think you guys will like it. I will tease. It does involve a Mr. Nathan Kim, so I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, and then let's watch it. Okay, so are we ready? Refresh my Twitch? Why didn't you refresh my Twitch? What did someone else do? Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Are we all good to go? No flush sound. A+. So, yeah, I've put together a little ditty of teasing what's next in terms of content. I hope you guys enjoy this next little. I did wash my hands that fast because I'm awesome. So let's get to it. Are you guys ready? You guys. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself and then we're gonna switch over and play a quick video. Today I am joined by Nathan Kim, aka the K-pop star of keyboards.
Is that a new title?
Yeah, I thought of that on the drive up here this morning. Actually, I knew I had.
This is probably not available at all Korean barbecues, and if it is, it might not be in the first like basic tier, but I would say try cow tongue. Cow tongue is actually really good. Like, it sounds disgusting, and in theory it sounds disgusting, but it actually tastes really good. The texture is pretty nice too, actually.
In your opinion, what's been the thockiest keyboard? The one that gives you the most satisfaction that you've built in terms of the sound?
I do think Topra is still the thockiest. Lubed Topra 55 gram is still the thockiest board I have seen, but that's not really like that's not a board I built, I want to say. Like, it's already built, I just tuned it. In terms of a custom that has the thockiest sound, maybe that's hard.
What is your favorite key set?
Ooh. So when Mech Merlin asked me this at the NorCal meetup last year. I believe I replied with GMK9009, and that was because my first choice had been taken. So I guess I could reveal my first choice here.
How do you feel about the Nathan Kim spec label potentially increasing the price of the keyboard?
Ooh. I don't buy bad boards. Why did they do that? I am willing to sacrifice out a little bit on the feel for an improvement in aesthetics and the acoustics. So I know some people, for them, feeling is the most important part. But for me, like how my keyboard looks, especially on my desk, and just how much I like the design language of it, that's pretty important for me, as well as how it sounds.
See? The magic of editing. Yeah, so that's a little teaser I put together for that. So hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it's coming out soon. I know there's a lot of things. Thank you for the bits, Jeff, by the way. There's a lot of more editing that I need to do to fix it up. I know audio and, of course, my grammar isn't the best. But that's coming soon. I'm pretty close to finishing. I just have, like, polishing touches. They're like, I didn't do any color correction there or anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little teaser. Yeah, it was a fun interview. And this is the press release of announcing it. So feel free to ask anything about it, I guess. If you have any questions about it, I can definitely answer. Some of you were wondering, it was taking place at the Input Club office, because that's kind of a good middle ground for all of us to meet. Because Nathan's from East Bay, I'm down in Fresno. Yeah, I know, Nathan, I split audio left to right because that's where we're sitting. I'll probably combine them as a mono in posts. Thank you so much, Talisman, for more bits, as well as Japanese Horror Writer for the 1,000 bits. Hope you guys enjoyed that little trailer I threw together. I just had a little fun doing it. I just kind of cut things up, put things there. Wanted to make sure you guys teased you guys on some of the questions. The whole interview is around, when it's all edited and done, it's gonna be around 20 minutes. So not super long, but you know, it's a little something. It'll be pretty good. So I hope you guys really I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to how it's going to turn out when it's like all done and finished, because it's been fun editing it. Yeah, Gio, I'll be working on that. Don't you worry. I got some great resources to help me out with editing it all together, because it's a pretty big. It was a pretty big process to edit, because I had 2 cameras, audio recorder with 2 different audio tracks, left and right. So I had to sync the audio tracks with both video tracks. One of my cameras has a 1-frame cut every 6 minutes. So yeah, it was a lot of work. So I've already done all that back end grunt work. So now it's just like having fun and cutting the interview appropriately. Color balancing, because you might have noticed the wide shots. His hoodie was like really dark blue, almost black, and then the wide of Nathan, his hoodie was actually blue, like it is in real life. So I got a little work with that too. We talked about quite a few things, so it was a good time. He did not lick a keycap, or did he? You guys who has to see on Saturday when it releases. Yeah, it was really fun to go out to NorCal, talk to Nathan. We did meet up with Input Club. We met up with Ryan Norbauer and a few other friends, which was always a fun time. Input Club was great. They let me set up in their office, in one of their spare rooms, to shoot this interview. You know, Nathan was really accommodating with being able to drive over from the East Bay to San Jose for the whole interview. We did like 4 hours to get like 20 minutes, because that's how life works, crazy enough. So that was a fun time. I will have will there be future interview segments like this? Yes, I have the next 2 2 people I'm going to interview lined up. So yeah, they're going to come. Definitely, like, these interview things will be like at fastest once a month, at slowest maybe once every other month. I already know. I already have the next 2 people lined up for who I'm going to be interviewing next, and doing some cool things with. The next 2 are going to be live interviews as well, just like with Nathan. So they're going to be people that I know. I will also have some web interviews. For some of the web ones, I'm kind of like considering, do I have them here on the stream, or do I do like what I did with that video where, I pre-recorded ahead of time, I did my own editing to it. So I don't know. What do you guys think for when I do, people that I can't interview live? Would you guys more interested in just hearing them out live? Or do you guys more interested in, a more prepared approach, I guess I could call it, even though I could be equally prepared for both? Because it can go either way. Why not both? Live is nice for Q&A. So it kind of depends on the guests, the availability. Because some guests, some of the meetups I plan on going to, I plan on like stealing a guest for like, hey, you got 20, 30 minutes to answer a few questions? See? Talented Solutions, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Jansen, either option is fine. Okay, that's good to hear. Do live and do an edited version for YouTube. I could do that. That is a possibility. I stop hitting the record button, so I'm going to do a big chunk of the edit outs. Howdy, McMerlin. You made it home in time. Well, in time for the stream, you missed like the 2 coolest segments that I've done. But I'm happy you made it. I mean, so I have a lot of work to do. I mean, don't worry, there's still another hour of the stream, everyone. Every Monday and Wednesday. It's a 2-hour thing. I've only been streaming for an hour and 7 minutes, so don't worry. I'll go for at least another half hour because I know some people wanted to hear about this thing called Cristo Lube MCG-129. So I have some of this, and people wanted to ask me, Huey, what do you think of this lube? I don't know, because I haven't used it yet. But I will tonight. So we're going to find out together. In a bit. Any other questions or comments, or even criticism and feedback about that little teaser trailer for my NK interview that happened like a month ago? You think live might cause some people to be nervous versus more relaxed if it's edited in post? That's very, very good point. Very good point. It's definitely different to interview someone live in front of an audience versus, just one-on-one privately. You're right about that. Will I pick up Nathan's lick torch? No. I will not. That's not in the cards. Not in the cards. What I will do is unhook myself from my freaking microphone that stole my neck. Yeah, production value. Yeah, that was that definitely was. I'll say that was a rough trailer. Definitely could have been better. It'll be better next time, hopefully. Am I gonna make some Holy Jesus Christos? I can. Would you guys rather see me make some? It would be Holy Yak Christos or some Face Witch Christos. or face which is lubed with Cristo 129. So that's going to be the future of this stream. And by the future, I mean the next 20 minutes. So effectively banning Kelly then? Nah, you can't do that. Nah, Kelly's a cool kid. Kelly's a cool kid. In fact, he'll probably be on stream, not like physically, but vocally on stream on Monday. So that might be a thing. I think I had Zamumon join me on a Sunday. And I might have Kelly join me on Monday. So you guys look forward to that if he's available. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. If there isn't any other questions or comments about the interview, don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel, link down below. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified. Just get subscribed so you can find out the second it comes out if you want to. Hello, Nathan, did you just join? Did you miss your own trailer? Should I show it again? Just because Nathan's here now? I feel like I should. Because I asked him for translation help. Show again? Yes? No. Oof. You're mobile. Can't sub. It's okay. There's always Monday. There's always Monday, my dude. What's up? Just joining late now. Well, not much is up. Earlier we did the cool board, and then we did a little teaser trailer that I played for an upcoming video that I'm going to have out on Saturday. I will have it on Saturday. I'm going to force myself to finish editing it by Saturday. Even if it's released at 11:59. Hashtag still counts. Fazza, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub, by the way. So yeah, if you missed the cool board, then check out the VOD. I'm also going to edit it tonight for YouTube, so there's going to be a separate version for YouTube that's just the cool board version. So you can check that out later tonight. The trailer that I played, that'll also be posted up tonight as well. As soon as I hit the stream, I'm going to go make it turn from unlisted to public. So anyone who missed that can catch that as well. It's just a nice little 2-minute ditty that I threw together. Yeah. So let's... Oh, right. What I was supposed to do, which I totally forgot to do because I was watching my own trailer, even though I've seen it a million times and still didn't catch grammar mistakes, is I forgot I need to move my camera to the overhead. So I'm going to do that right now. Is that a graphics card on my workbench? Good eye, it is. I do indeed have a graphics card on my workbench. It's all the tech people have graphics cards and things on their backgrounds. I gotta have the same cool background stuff too. So if anyone's looking to buy a camcorder that's 4K capable, 4K 30 FPS capable, let me know. This camcorder is going to be on sale soon. Huey mech tips, no balls he won't. That's accurate. Okay. So let's get to it. Let's get to the bench stream. This is the bench stream. This is the bench stream. I am a man of interests. I got some lube. I got some switches. Huey has a green screen image of exactly what's behind on this green screen. What's my real name? You can call me Huey. Like Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Huey. When I was in high school, I had a friend. And I forgot what reason, but his mother had to go to the school to drop him off something. And when he saw me, or when his mother saw me, he pointed me. He's like, "Mother, I'm not lying. This person's name is actually Huey." And she's like, no one's been named Huey since the 1950s. I'm like, oh no, I'm actually named Huey. Your son's not lying. So, that happened. Gotta open up Twitch again on my phone so I can access chat and look at this way. I'll get my charger real quick. Ow. Okay. Yes, Huey Lewis in the news. Okay, I think I should be back in the chats. I share my name with a helicopter. That is precise. This is the Crystal Lube. Anyone curious? Want to check it out? Get closer to this. Stands on its own. What do you guys think? What sculpture do you guys see? I kind of see like the head of Sonic the Hedgehog almost. In a way. What do you guys what do you guys see in this piece of art? Yeah, it's interesting. It looks interesting indeed. Okay, do you guys want to try it? I'll try it with a linear first. Ace Ventura's white devil hair. That's pretty accurate, actually. What's the craze with all this Cristo lube? Well, it's an ounce for like 15 bucks. That's one of the parts of the hype. And the second part is apparently it's pretty good. So I'm gonna put that to the test. Please do a lubing stream in the style of Bob Ross. Well, there's no over lubing, just happy little squishes of typing. Okay, I'm just gonna lube from the top. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. Did I ever build a board with inks? I did. Where is it from? Nathan, I got you. I got you, my dude. You can get the Cristo Lube at www.o2lube.com, or you can get it from Novel Keys when it releases on Novel Keys. So, and if you wait for Novel Keys to release it, you can use the awesome promo code for this month, SWITCHES, or for next month when it comes out, whenever it comes out, either this month or next month, for whatever my promo code will be next month. But Novel Keys will be pretty shortly, from what I know. Okay, so let's lube a switch. Let's take apart a switch first. Mm-hmm. I guess let's just lube the sliders. Just lube the slider itself, and we'll be set. Seems the game plan. I'll do a heavy coat. Does that sound good? What do you guys think? A heavy coat? Interesting. Hold on, let me move my mic so I can explain what I'm doing as I'm doing. It's interesting, I'll tell you that much. I'm leaning in, as you guys can see in the camera. It doesn't like to follow my brush that much, actually. It's a really weird interesting. The brush kind of actually doesn't spread it, kind of just the brush pushes it. So it's like splotch it on and then wipe it where you want it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna look at. To me, this is heavy. I don't know for a lot of you guys is like, right here, see here. I'm gonna put it everywhere and see how it goes. Just the slider for now. Okay. So that's a moderate coat, not super heavy, but on the heavy side. But I want to see. People say it's very forgiving, so let's see how forgiving it really is. Oof, Talisman Solution, thank you for the gift sub. Looks messy, as feels messy. Let me get my switch thingaroo. One of these boys. I'm gonna put my mic right up to it, okay? Approximately 2 inches away, 2.5 inches away. Okay, so I have to lean up really close because I have a shotgun mic and you can't hear me otherwise. Hi. So we have the pink keycap indicating the stock version of the face switch, and the blue keycap indicating the heavily lubed version of the face switch. First up is going to be the stock version, pressing it moderately. I think I need to move it closer. So it's like an inch away now. Now pressing it hard. Next is going to be the lube switch. Pressing it moderately. Now pressing it hard. Still the spring ping, but that's not related. Definitely cleans up the sound quite a bit. The mounting plate is stainless steel, so not the quietest choice. It is pretty forgiving. I purposely put a super thick coat it's only very slightly on the sluggish side, but it's still easily typable. Like, I felt boards at meetups are way more sluggish than this. It's not that sluggish for how it looks. Okay, so now that I've pressed both of them, let's let's open it up and see the distribution of the lube. Ray, it's less sluggish than your board. Well, it sticks at the top. Spread itself out a little bit more. You can see how it pushed a lot of it to the interior sides where it wouldn't touch because of the lack of space. So it spread itself out pretty well, though. The front didn't spread out that much. The back spread itself, you can tell. The sides did a really good job. Pretty decent job evening it out, actually. So not too bad. Pretty forgiving, even though I put a lot. I'd say the only issue, really, at least in making one of these, is spreading the lube is... It feels a bit weird, maybe a little bit unpredictable if you're used to some other lubes. But once you get in the swing of things, after like, 3 or 4 switches of doing it, it wouldn't be that hard to be very consistent at doing this. So let's take a look on the interior, how it might have turned out. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. I don't know how well I can show you guys. You can see lube a little bit right there at the tip. Another side, it's also there. Not as evident, but it is there. So, what tool am I holding to lube the stem? It's on my Amazon stuff links, I think. It's a 4.5 inch gem holder. That's what I usually use to hold stems. So, yeah, I like using this. Grabby friend. Yeah, it's useful. I don't like getting my hands all, yeah, see, yeah. So, not too bad for one switch. And not too bad for the price. I mean, this is an ounce of lube. This is going to last, it's going to last a cool minute. You know what I'm saying? How does it compare to 205 grade 0 in terms of smoothness? Pretty close. Pretty close. Just for, price sake, since I can get so much more of this, I would probably go with this over 205 grade 0. At least after lubing one switch. I haven't lubed a full keyboard, so I don't have a full comprehensive, opinion of interests. But pretty decent. Pretty decent. We'll definitely be building a keyboard to this, hopefully this weekend. That's going to be the plan. I say that, but I have 4 videos to edit still. So do you also use thick lubes or tactiles? It depends on the lube, depends on what feel I want to accomplish, and depends on the tactile itself. Any plans to try 111 of the Cristo? Maybe. It's definitely definitely a possibility if people are interested in me trying that out and giving my thoughts. I probably will at some point. Did you, by any chance, give any comparison thoughts on the phase switches to others like the ink switch? So, funny enough, I do have an ink switch right here, stock. Let me grab my ink switch board that I built the other day. Where is it? Okay, so I built my fiel up with the inks on a steel plate, so it's much heavier, but it sounds pretty good with what I did to it. You can still hear the steel plate a bit, but pretty gosh darn smooth. Pretty gosh darn smooth indeed. Yeah. What do you think? What dost thouest thinketh? I like the ink switches. I definitely want to get another batch in the near future to build another board with them, other than this tray mount board. Not that the tray mount board is bad compared to some of the boards I've built, but I do want to get a good frame of reference of using it like on the top mount case, for example. So we'll see. What did I lube the ink switches with? I lubed the bottoms with 3204, and then I bag lubed the stems with 1514. Speaking of GATs, did I check the stems on the silence? I haven't checked the stems, but I know mine stick. Do I have a preference between the phase and the inks? I haven't built with the phase yet, so I can't say a fair judgment or comparison yet until I've built a board with these. What board will I build with these? I do not know. Possibly my Singa, which I desoldered the other day. So that's a possibility to be lubed soon. TM. Question mark. I also do have a Brown Alps build coming up as well. I'm pretty excited for. That's a different ball game though. The ball game for that is a different one. It's basketball when the rest of us are playing kickball. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle lube. Yeah, what do you guys think? How would I compare lubed inks to Telios? Lubed inks to Telios. I like both of them, to be honest. They're both pretty good. I haven't tried the newest round of the Telios, so it's hard for me to say, because I know there's a lot of stability changes that Zeal made to make the Telios more betterer. That's not right English, but it's good enough. Yeah, I know he made them less wobbly, less of the wobbly legs. You know, when you push down. So supposed to be better than that while retaining all their smoothness. Lubed inks are nice. I mean, I have Telios over on my collection over there. They're real nice. Hard to compare them at the moment. I'll need more time with this ink board first. Who's my favorite NBA team? Probably Lakers. I don't really watch that many sport ball things. Not anymore, at least. I used to watch some sports. Any other questions? Hope you guys enjoyed my little segments for today. Oh my god, the contrast is so weird. I need to fix like the colors on this and the contrasts and the general. Actually, well, I won't need to really worry about that. I should be getting two new streaming cards hopefully this week, and I'll have a better camera there, and hopefully I'll have less delay as well. That's why I went crazy on slopes. Oh yeah, you know what you can do though? The coolest thing about my camera? Yeah, I can do this. This is pretty cool. Yeah, right? I'm a cool kid now. So, quality content. So Monday, I have some content planned for Monday. Build stream, where you have this on when? Wait, what? Build stream, wait, what? Ray, can you English your sentence? Oh, build stream when I have the glasses on. That's what you mean. I don't know. I could do that. When are you getting... Is this camera inherent? No, this is software. Anyone can do this. Am I having a stroke? Hopefully not. When are we getting new / updated force curve graphs? Once I finish the next Switch episode. Hopefully soon. That's the only thing holding it back right now. I was thinking on Monday doing a segment where we use the force curve graph machine that I have. We can generate some force curve graphs together, both lubed and unlubed of different switches, and we can talk about them together as a segment, kind of like how I have, you know, the cool board every single Wednesday. I do maybe something related to that every Monday. Maybe. Maybe. So we shall see. Oh, it's gone now. I outsmarted it. Can I change the color of my shades? I cannot. But I mean, I can like be Bane. So you merely adopted the lube. I was born in it. So I can do this. We can be a lo-fi hip-hop. We can do a lo-fi hip-hop music video now, everyone. I can just be like a repeating anime gif, and we're set. So. TYMM, thank you so much for joining. I'll be wrapping things up pretty soon. Got some videos to edit tonight. What's everyone else working on tonight? I gotta take some pictures of the cool board. Gotta upload them to the Discord. You know, link down below if you haven't joined the Discord yet. Hope to see you there. Especially if you guys got any suggestions for the cool board. Am I actually drinking a Monster Ultra Blue? No, I'm drinking a Monster. It's a juice. It's the Mucho. It's a Mango Loco. Thinking of making some Franken switches with yolks and kale speed yellow stems. Okay, okay. Well, that's your prerogative. Any good? Yeah, it's probably the best Monster flavor. Would recommend highly. Well, like I say, everyone, thank you to anyone who's donated bits, subscribed, followed. Thanks so much. It really does help a lot. More content coming soon, both on the YouTube and on the Twitch. Working on some more segments to do in the future, so we have some awesome hunky-dory streams. Yeah. Still working out the overall format of having different segments on the stream, because I might just cut the streams down in the future to like just an hour and a half kind of ditty, not a whole 2-hour thing. I probably won't go, I won't even go the full 2 hours today. So I think that'll probably be better in the long term, just because it'd be more precise, targeted content. Unless I'm doing like a build or something that needs to take longer than that time. Because, the cool board doesn't take, it takes like a good chunk. If I had another segment that also takes a good chunk, and that's a solid stream, right? Decent variety. So that's gonna be something like that will be the game plan. I am working on a kind of like a game show kind of thing and a few other things. So stay tuned for all of that. Next week we'll have some guests just come by and join me on stream and say hi and whatnot. To talk about stuff while I do stuff, per the norm. For the next 2 weeks, actually, including a mukbang in like 2 weeks as well. So hope to see you guys there for all of those. Any other thoughts or questions or anything else before I end the stream for tonight? Three viewers, a lot of viewers tonight. Thank you everyone so much, by the way, for swinging by and saying hi. Thanks for giving me your thoughts on the cool board. Well, until next time, hope to see you guys on Monday. Don't forget, big video coming out on Saturday. Hopefully, it will. I'm gonna make sure it happens. Got This Week in Keyboards every Monday, and I got some other things I'm working on. So until then, everyone, have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Catch you guys next time. Bye.